in this part of the question, we are looking at calculation of an area of irregular shape. And what we mean, like in this case, actually irregular, but what we mean by that is the shape we don't have the formula for. So this is the story about Aoife and the swimming club. And this, we are given kind of a map how that swimming can be done here. So that part of the question now, it's starting with that word hence. Now, what that word hence mean, it means with the knowledge you just acquired. Now, we've done previous parts before, so let me just gather that knowledge here. So what we've calculated so far, we know that the length of AC, that was 288. Then as well, what we've calculated here is that the area of this triangle, that is, let me check, 14,095. So that was the area of that triangle. So that's the two knowledge that we gathered so far. So that word hence is saying use the knowledge that you have gathered. And as well, we can see that the calculation have to do with this idea of this triangle here. Both of them we've done about this triangle. So again, that idea, they are pointing out to that idea. They are saying, so use that or otherwise to work out the total area of the water enclosed. So we are talking all that area inside. And again, we don't have a formula for that. So in this case, they are saying, consider this triangle. I'm saying, okay. So what do I have left over? That leftover shape, again, I don't have formula for that. But I can identify that here actually, I'm going to have the same kind of triangle. I have 150, I have 200, and that will be 288 length. How do I know? Because I am told that this line and this line are parallel, and this angle here is a right angle. So what I have inside is a rectangle. So really, we are dividing this area into triangle plus a rectangle and plus another triangle. Now, both of them are exactly the same. So this area, we actually calculated the area of this triangle, but it doesn't matter, they are the same. So they will be exactly the same, 14,095 plus. Now the area of the rectangle, how do we calculate that? We multiply one side by the other side. And that was the reason why the question took us through the step of finding actually this length, because we need that here in that last part. So that means 200 multiply by 288, and then again plus the area of that triangle, 14,095. And again, we put that in the calculator, press equal, and we get 85,790 meters square. So again, I just want to point out one important thing. When you have a question like this one that had part A, and part A had part 1 and part 2 and part 3, and this is part 4, usually those parts are connected. We are working in this question like through steps. So if you come to the last part of the question, or not necessary even the last part, and you kind of don't know, how do I solve this last part? Have a look at the previous part. Have a look if what you've calculated in previous part, you're going to use, like here, to find the answer for the last part.